What's up, my veggies? My name is VTR, and welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be showing off my entire Funko Pop collection. You may notice behind me a lot of the stuff that's normally there is not up right now because I had to take some stuff down to get all my Funko Pops over here. I don't have like a setup specifically for this type of video, but this is the best I can really do for a video like this. So because I don't even remember what I did for when I unboxed my PS5 and my everything else I've unboxed, but like from over there when I unboxed my Chucky doll and all that. I'm not counting this as an unboxing because I'm showing off all my Funko Pops. Now, how is some of these, or at least one of these, or two of these, have had unboxings of their own. Um, but we're gonna show off every single Funko Pop in my collection. And I don't have a lot because I'm not an avid Funko Pop collector, but I do like them, and I've been wanting to get back into it recently. That and U2s. I wanted to start collecting U2s. But that being said, though, let's go ahead and talk about the ones that I have outside aren't in boxes. Which one do I want to start with? I guess I'll start with the first two with the very first Funko Pops I ever got. I got these for Christmas at not for Christmas, but I got money for Christmas, and I bought these at a secondhand store. So I bought these. I'll start with, I think this is the first one I saw. So let's start with this one, which is Derpy. Obviously, my first Funko Pop. If it will want to focus. Come on, camera, focus. Focus, come on. Focus on the pop, not on me, on the pop. On the pop, come on. I'm gonna hold it in front of my face so it focuses on the pop. On the pop. It does not want to focus. If I hold it back, you can kind of, does not want to focus on the pop. I'm trying to like get it to focus, but doesn't want to focus for some reason. Focus. Whatever. Okay. I'll probably figure that out later in a future video if I do something else again. But yeah, that one thing that sucks about this pop though is her wings. If you can tell, broke off. Okay, that is gonna be really annoying if I cannot get them to focus. Wait, let me try. Let me try. Focus. Put you in front of me. Focus. Focus. Nope. I think I made it focus more on the background more. Okay, you made it focus more on me. Maybe if I step off camera. Maybe if I step off camera. If I'm not on camera, maybe it'll focus better. A little. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to get that focus when you don't really do this normally, but there's the there she is though. She's got like the My Little Pony logo on her hoof. But yeah, I really hate, I want to maybe hopefully get another one day with out the wings being broken, but all right. Let's go ahead and also jump to this next one, which is another My Little Pony, which I got alongside Derpy, which is Rainbow Dash. I really hate how that won't focus. But yeah, that's her right there. That's good if I put it right here. Yeah. So that's one of my personal favorites that I have in my collection. I really wish I kept the boxes, but back then I didn't keep boxes for stuff. Now I guess I'm going with these unopened ones in order I obtained them. So this one was given to me by a friend, and a lot of these have stories behind them. So in high school, I was like a big Funko Pop collector. And I also had the box for this one, but I don't anymore, which is the False God Superman Funko Pop, which is like the statue from the movie with vandalism on it, which I still have not seen Batman v Superman. But yeah, that's I'm pretty sure that's the name of the Funko Pop, or if that's the not the, I'm pretty sure that's the name of the Funko Pop, because I remember, I think I remember. But that being said, that's that. The most recent Funko Pop, well, no, this is not my most recent. I remember this one is actually one of my favorites that I have out of the box, because actually, but I don't like how much, because this was brought to us by and it was a bunch of toys from my my aunt, um, and it's one of the older not Superman, Batman. He's got a lot of like paint damage and like wear and tear on, but like he's still one of my favorites in my collection, and he's surprisingly not the only Batman in my collection, which is uh so yeah. And oh no, there was one more before that one. I should have said this one first. This is also one I think was given to me by a friend, but the same friend that gave me the Superman, which is weaponized Rick. See, that looks good. Oh wait, there we go. Okay, if we don't get too close, you get right there. Okay, you can still see him. So like there you go. I really like this pop. It is a nice Funko Pop. Um, he's been one in my collection for a while. Okay, this next one I want to be careful grabbing him, because he is broken. I got a funny story about this one. Let me grab him so I don't break him. So, oh, he's already broken. But this one, I don't know, because I don't know much about Funko Pops, but I don't know if it's like these pops are normally this size, or if they're like a Funko verse or something. I don't know. You can tell me in the comments if you know. Um, but it is a Charlie Brown Funko Pop. Funny story about this actually. When we went trick or treating last year, there was one house the lady didn't have any candy. She was giving out toys, action figures, and stuff like that. And I saw this in there, and I was like, "Oh, that's a Funko Pop, and it's Charlie Brown." So yeah, I'll take that. And yes, I went trick or treating last year. Okay, that is all of my out of. I'm actually gonna put him over here so I don't like have to go all the way up again. So now let's go to what we have in box. I'm not really gonna be starting in any particular order. We are gonna be taking them out of the boxes. I'll probably cut some stuff out so the video's not too long. You have to watch me opening and putting everything back in. Um, but starting, I guess we'll start here. Some of the ones you can see that you'll kind of get like some teases and stuff. Obviously, some of the stuff you can already see. Um, this is a Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. The box is very beat up. This actually was given to me a while back because the person didn't want it. And they knew I liked Funko Pops. So, and like it's very much beat up. And it was beat up when it was given to me too. I'm pretty sure the person that bought this for them bought them secondhand, or they were like really cheap or something. So and that's the Drax. I'm gonna be kind of careful opening the box for Drax. I actually haven't opened uh any of these in a while, so this is gonna be an interesting experience. Oh, let's and I forget that the Marvel ones are bobbleheads, but yeah, put them right here. You can see it's a nice Funko Pop, but like obviously I'm not a big fan of the bobbleheads, so I don't really get any of the Star Wars or Marvel ones, even though I really want some of those characters. I've come around to them though. I might start getting them more. But obviously I'm just not the biggest fan of the bobbleheads. And I actually had a Yoda bobblehead, Yoda Funko Pop that actually was a gift from a friend that also winded up falling apart, and that's I don't even remember how it happened, but But yeah, this thing has seen better. The box has seen better days. All right. I'm just gonna stack them up over here as I open them and show them off. All right, let's go ahead. This one also is from the same person. Where this one's actually in. Wow, the bottom's open. It's in worse condition actually. I'd say. But it's Cream Leader Snoke from Star from this was a release for the Last Jedi, I do believe. And this one, like I said, it's a Star Wars one, so it's a bobblehead, so that didn't really interest me. And also Snoke isn't one that interests me, but he's not a bad looking figure. If I can get him out of here. There we go. And I forgot that the Star Wars ones have these cool bases. And he's not a bad figure. Like he's a nice figure. And he's actually got some weight to him. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the bobbleheads, obviously. But this one is it's a nice one, and I'm actually I appreciate it more in my collection. I know like this one was one of the ones you could find like super cheap at like GameStop and stuff for a while. I bet you maybe even some GameStops now probably still have them. But here's another one that I got from the same person that gave me the Rick and the Superman because I actually do not know like exactly the conversations like, but well, this is from Suicide Squad, which is a Batman figure, which is a Joker Batman. But like it's not Batman, it's the Batman. It's Batman dressed as a Joker, but the box literally just says Batman. Um, but like this was a 2017 summer convention exclusive. I don't know what convention is an exclusive to, but which is still kind of cool to have. I don't think he goes for much though. Um, the nice pop though. I really do like him. Uh, and there's all the other. There's a big line. The Suicide Squad was a big line. I think there's like there's 4 different other Jokers and 3 Harley Quinns. And then he got okay. Everyone else just has one variant. But yeah, it's a pretty nice figure, I'd say. I don't know why. I was probably saying what lines they're a part of. Because like they have like this is a Heroes line, and I guess these are just if they have like the lines on them, I'll list them out. But yeah, that one's oh, I'm gonna figure. I gotta get my box. Sorry. It's gonna be a short video. I'm gonna go ahead and say that now. But let's. I always liked the way this figure looked though, like the green and purple, which is obviously the Joker's vibe, but it also matches my OC, which not the reason why I like the look. It's just a fun little fact. But it's a cool little Funko Pop, I think. Um, but it looks nice, and I think it's a really cool figure. I don't know if it's a recycled mold or not, but if you know in the comments, let me know. But let's go ahead. Let's move over to this one right here. Okay, so this one is okay. I'm gonna say this right. Ezra Scarlet, I think is how you say her name. You can see the glare from my computer and everything. That's why I need an actual setup for videos like this. But this one is a really cool one. It's from Fairy Tale. I've never seen Fairy Tale, but the same person, like I said, the same person that gave me the 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 Batman, Superman, and Rick also gave me this one. I don't remember why. I think he just asked me if I wanted it, and I was like, sure. But I think she goes for a little bit now. No, I don't think she does actually. But oh, did I show the back first? Did I show the back of the box? That real quick and the sides and everything. But pull it out, and she's actually a hefty figure. She came with a base, but I remember her coming. Yeah, she came with a base, but I don't have the base anymore. I think I used to have her displayed outside of the box, and I lost the base. But there is the figure itself. It's a really nice figure, even though I don't really know the anime. Which obviously this is an animation line of pops, so I guess anime doesn't have their own line of pops, like they're not in their own category. But it is really cool, I'd say. Obviously, like Marvel has like their own line and everything, but I don't know why I mentioned that, but I did. Let's hop over to this one. This is a Deadpool. Um, Deadpool thumbs up, but it's a white variant of him, like in a white suit. Um, this is a 20, and here's the thing that really sucks about this one: the 2016 summer exclusive convention. And that's not what sucks about it. It's just the fact that this figure specifically, I can't show you guys that out of the box because it's actually broken. I don't know how well you can like see that, but the spring is not. So he just sits in the box. So I can't even show you. But as all the other figures in this line, which is really cool. Let's jump over to this one here, which is the only Fortnite figure I have because like this one was also kind of beat up when I bought it, but I really wanted this figure because this was a skin I wanted in Fortnite, but I never had the battle pass around that time, so I wasn't able to get it. But I was like, but this is my only way to get the pop, which is super interesting. If you turn it around, you got all the other ones in the line at the time. And obviously, this is in the games line. Obviously, the Deadpool is in the Marvel line. But let's go ahead and get her out of the box. I'm pretty sure she also has a stand because of how just big. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not gonna take the stand out of the plastic, but did I say Zoe? Did I say her name Zoe? Did I say that? But there is the actual pop itself. I really do like this pop and like its design of the character. The character in general, I just like, and in the pop form, it's just adorable. Like, it's definitely one of my favorites in my collection. You're gonna probably hear me say that a lot in this video, but like I said, I have a lot of these I have. I found this at a game store because I was looking for it for the longest time. And every time I'm looking for the Fortnite pops, this would never be there when I was looking for it, and I finally found it. I know it's probably not a super hard one to find. It's just like where I was going, I couldn't find it ever. Let's move over to this one over here. I got this one. I believe I got this one when I was on. I actually do not remember when I got this one. It could have been during a vacation. I know, but I don't remember when I got this one. I don't really have a story about this one. But it is legendary chalice from Cuphead, which it was cheap. I remember now it was really cheap at Hot Topic, and I picked it up, and I never got any of the other Funko Pops because. Well, actually, I don't think I ever saw them in store. I only saw this one. This one's the one you see on clearance a lot, I think. But it's still a nice figure. She comes with a stand, but I'm not going to show the stand. But she's a really nice figure. As a little ghost and everything. You guys know if you follow my channel, I did play Cuphead on the channel. I never finished it because I suck at it too much. Oh, I didn't even notice. There's like a little on the flap here. There's Cuphead Mugman. I don't know if y'all can see that, but Cuphead Mugman are on the little flap. That's kind of cool. I don't think any other things that I have in my collection did that. All right, we still got quite a few pops to get through. Let's set that one for later. Let's do this Funkoverse box that I have. So I have the Rick and Morty Funkoverse game. So I got this for Christmas from my family member. I didn't really I've never played it or anything like that. But I do want to show the figures off, so let me do that real quick. We'll start with Morty since we've already shown off a Rick. This is my only Morty figure I have. Okay, okay, so all right. So here's Morty. He's got like a little hole in his hand. You can put like a thing in. You can see like there's the stands and the portal gun are in that. I thought about taking these guys out and displaying them on their own, but and then there's Rick. These guys are nice bite-sized pops. I kind of they're not the same as pocket pops, but like I don't know. I kind of like the figures. I don't really care for the actual Funkoverse game, but like there's the. I wouldn't have gone out of my way to get this, but it was a gift, so it's still cool to have the figures. That's really all I do with it. It's displayed. Let's jump to. Cause I think I have 3 of those, so we'll come back to those. I think. Let's jump to Bendy here. Bendy with Wrench. It's a GameStop exclusive. I got this for my birthday. I thought was really cool. I really liked this figure. He knew my friend that I was friends with at the time. We were talking about Funko Pops I wanted and everything. And ones that I was really talking about was this one and the puppet from FNAF, which I don't have. I don't understand why I don't own like any FNAF merchandise. I don't know why I don't, besides like the books. That's like all the FNAF merchandise I own. But yeah, but this is probably one of my favorites in the collection, just because like Bendy and the Ink Machine was one of those games that like, oh, this has got some stuff on the flaps too. It's got some ink spots. But Bendy and the Ink Machine was one of those games like when I first started playing it, I thought it was really cool, and I still haven't finished it. I still have to, one more chapter. But like, let's look at this figure. He is the sculpt and everything is like really nice with like the pudgy cheeks. I don't know how well you can tell from a distance, but if I get any closer, it'll be all blurry. But it's a really cool figure, and I really like it and everything. And like I said, it's a GameStop exclusive, which this is also part of the games line, and so is Chalice. Okay. We're going to say a couple things come into my mind after I've finished some figures. Let's move on to. Let's do this one. This is a double pack. So I don't know why I got this one. We were on vacation, and I decided to pick this pop up. This up while I was at. We went to a mall where we were, and I went to it. It was a Hot Topic, and then I picked up 2 pops, technically 3, but like I picked this up and another, which I'll get to in a minute. But I don't know why. It's Marvel vs. Capcom, which is Captain Marvel and Chun-Li, which for some reason I don't think I knew that was Captain Marvel when I bought and this is a Hot Topic exclusive as well. So, but let's go ahead and open this. And it's also got like a thicker card. It's more like cardboard than the other ones are. I don't know if you'd call the other stuff that material cardboard, but they both have stands. I'm not going to pull the stands out. But let's start with. And also since they're It's a Marvel. Oh, they just fall into the what? Games. Fall into the games. Okay. Oh, and I really didn't show like the back of it off. There's like the whole line. Uh, which one I really regret that I never got were the Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale game ones. I really want those. I wonder if they go for outrageous right now. Um, but here is Captain Marvel. All right, 9. Actually, the lenses translucent. Oh yeah, they're kind of translucent. I don't, you know, if you can really tell on camera, but they're kind of translucent. But obviously this is a bobblehead, obviously, and I guess it's like it's a bobblehead because of the Marvel ones, obviously. I don't think the individual Street Fighter ones are normally bobbleheads, but I guess I didn't want to do it separately. So here is Chun-Li, which is actually I haven't looked at this thing in so long, but like it's a really nice figure, and like she's in like a fighting stance. I think it's a pretty nice pack. I don't think it was like anything anyone sought out for, and I don't know. I really don't know why I picked this up. I have never played a Marvel vs. Capcom game. I don't know if that's true. Maybe I have. I don't think I've played a Marvel vs. Capcom game. If I have, I don't remember. Let's move on to probably my favorite Funko Pop in my collection. Actually, no. We'll come back to that one. All right. So this one I got at the same time I got the last one I showed y'all, and I had to pick this up because I'm a huge fan of the show. And there are other pops, but I've never seen any of them in stores. So this is the uh, butterfly mode star, which I really wish I had some of the other figures in this line, especially the normal star and Marco. I wish I had those, which this, I guess this is, they have this labeled as its own line, I guess, since it's not under the animation. But let's go ahead, and this is a big one too. Like, like, uh, like it's straight up like in this special plastic casing. Okay, this one I am actually gonna take the stand off and show because there's actually an extra piece onto it. Okay, so I remember. Okay, yeah, so it goes. So if I can get it in. Okay. Like I really like this pop. It's like turned around. It's got the wings and everything. It is a really, really nice Funko Pop, and I think it's I love it. It's so the wings are kind of translucent. It's a really nice Funko Pop. Um, okay, I can just put her back in there with the stand on, can't I? I can. Someone's probably screaming at me in the comments, being like, "No, you can't! You can't! You can't!" Yeah, but yeah, that's probably one of my favorites of the collection. Definitely probably my top 3 of the ones I have. I saw this one and I was like, "Oh, I have to have this." And it wasn't a crazy expensive figure either. It's crazy hard for me to get it back in the box though. Oh, that would have been a nightmare. There we go. All right. So yeah, but that's probably one of my favorites there. All right. Now we can move on to probably my favorite in my collection. I probably said that for the last, so I'm going to go ahead and do it now, which is Light Yagami from Death Note. Obviously, you guys know Death Note is my favorite anime. Um, I used to have Ryuk, which you can also see him on the back right here. Oh, right here. um, But I had him and the box got destroyed and I lost him. For all I know, that thing is long gone, but it could be somewhere else. I don't know. But from what I know, that thing is probably long gone along with a bunch of my other stuff. It probably got accidentally thrown out or something like that, which is a little upsetting because I really wanted to get this whole set, and I think they're rather pricey now. Um, but here, but yep, there is Light. Uh, Obviously, it's got the Death Note in his hand, and obviously it's gonna be blurry if I'm gonna. It's kind of hard to tell, but the words Death Note is written on it, and it's actually really accurate and looks really good. It would have been cool if there was like maybe like a chase for it or something where he's like writing in the Death Note. That would have been cool. But like the only character that has a different thing is L. Yeah, L and L with cake. Which I'm super surprised we didn't get a Misa or a Rem. Like I feel like those two characters got the short end of the stick. Like, there's not really any other characters I would have been in Death Note that have been like, oh yeah, they need a pop. Like, no, like, but them, they need one. Okay, since I have two of these, let's do these next. So I've got these are from the latest Princess line. I got these not that long ago. These are some of my most recent ones in my collection. Um, But I got these both because like they were like buy one get one free or something like that, or buy two get one free or something like that. So I picked up these. So I got the Moana one, as you guys can see, and I really like these for. And I'll explain it more when I get it out of the box. These ones they're kind of like the Funko scenes, but not really. There's technically three characters on this one at least. Um, with technically the ocean is technically a character in that movie, and then Hey Hey here, which is if you need to be extremely careful with that because it's like he could like easily snap off. But yeah, Moana here, I thought is a really and I like how the ocean goes from like the dark paint to translucent. And obviously, Hey Hey there is a little nice figure to have, which is really nice. I like this figure a lot, and I like the little. I'd like to get some more in this line because this line with these little custom stands, and obviously you can't remove them off the figures off the stand. Um. All right. Um. And then we also in this line there's also I think they've added more since these, but there's the Cinderella, Pocahontas, and Rapunzel and Snow White. I'd really like to get the Cinderella because I don't know, just something about that figure really cool to me. And then over here we've got Rapunzel, which I had to. This one's kind of a hefty figure too. But I really liked this one, and obviously because I think Tangled is one of the best um 3D animated princess movies. But like I really like this. You got Pascal sitting on her head, which is really cool. You get the paint and the paintbrush, and the base is like the floor of the tower, which is really, and her hair. I like how her hair goes down all the way and like the little like curve. It's a really cool figure, and it's a hefty one. This thing works on a desk like really well. So I definitely want to get probably some more from this line. But like as you can see, where my stuff normally is, I don't have a lot of room because like my collectible cups are stacked up over there too. I just realized after this I'm gonna have to put all these back. I just realized that. What I get for wanting to make a video. Alright, cutting in here real quick. This is future VTR after the entire video has already been filmed. I left out a Funko Pop. I left it over there the whole time, and I didn't realize that I didn't. So let's open this one up real quick. I'll probably put this before the last ones. Let me this is Belle. It's another one in the. I knew I had 3 in the princess line, which also I think it's the second wave of them. I think because this one has Mulan, Merida, and Belle are a part of this line, this run, I guess, second wave, I guess you'd call it. Kind of stinks though that this one, like unlike the other ones, there's like they don't have like a little friend. Like you could have easily given her like Chip or Lumiere or Mrs. Potts or someone. But there she is outside the box. I think of the 3, this one's probably my least favorite that I have. Because there's like not as much going on. But and also I think it's pretty. Let me look at the back of the console. Kind of similar to the Cinderella because she's reading a book. Which isn't a bad thing, but like I don't know. It's still cool. It's like I like how she's sitting and like her dress is like on the ground and everything. I like that. It's unique. I think. Is there any other ones like that? No, I don't think so. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this pop. Back to present BTR, I guess. Pass for me. Whatever. Let's do this one. This one is another one that was given to me by a friend, and I think it's jumped up and down in price over the years. Like, don't quote me on that, but I think it has. And it is the original Scooby Doo Funko Pop, which is a really nice one in a collection. You've got, and I also believe there's a flocked version of this as well. So that's really cool to think about. But yeah, overall, I kind of really like it because it kind of makes him look like a puppy, which is really cute. But like, I really like this figure. It's a nice little Funko Pop. I'm not a professional unboxer. You guys know that. So I wouldn't even call this an unbox. Technically, they are unboxings, but like I've had these in my collection for a while. But I don't know. I'm not gonna label this as an unboxing. Let's do this one. This is one I got not that long ago. I think it probably would be a year now. Yeah, it probably would be a year now. Since I got it, or close to about a year, somewhere around that ballpark. Is the like I said, I don't like the Marvel ones that much because they're bobbleheads. Like I said, they're starting to grow on me. But I had to get the zombie Captain America, which I thought was really cool. I want to get the other zombies from this line, which but there are other ones. Like there's the Zombie Falcon, Zombie Scarlet Witch, and Zombie Iron Man. Obviously, Zombie Cap is like the coolest one. Um, he also has a stand, but I'm not gonna pull the stand out. But like, look at the detail on that figure. I really like it. I do want to get more Funko Pops eventually. like more of the Marvel ones and stuff. Like as of right now, there are only three. Yeah, there's three Marvel pops in my collection. All right. Let's move on to this one with a Christmas present from a friend. Um, but personally, I don't think I would have gone. Like, oh no, this is a nice pop. I don't think I would have gone for any in the Incredibles line out of my on my own. But it is a nice pop. I don't think this one's been opened since it was given to me. Actually, I don't even remember if I even opened it when he gave it to me. I don't remember. But like there he is. Like he's got like a stand, but he doesn't really need it. Like, you can't see that, but he's standing just fine on his own. Mr. Incredible. This is an alright pop, I'd say. I'm not crazy about it. No, that doesn't mean I don't like The Incredibles. Like The Incredibles is one of my probably my top 5 favorite Pixar films. But it's in everyone's. Okay. This one, next one, I really wanted this to be seen on my Instagram. It's actually an old picture from back when the My Little Pony movie came out. I was like, oh, I mean, I'm not how I really wanted this. And a friend got it for me. I don't know if it was for a birthday or for Christmas or if they just got it for me. I don't remember. But um, but there it is. I really like this. It's Tempest Shadow from My Little Pony the movie. I didn't really care to get any of the others from the line because they are just the sea ponies. I would have loved like a capper, which would have been really cool to have like a capper. Um, was it? Yeah, but like this is like one of my favorites in my collection. Like I said, Light is obviously my favorite Funko Pop in my collection, but this one is definitely up there. Um, because one, like all the old MLP Funko Pops, they were all like sitting, like obviously kind of like how Rainbow Dash is here, but Tempest is like fully standing, and I really like that. And the broken horn just looks really good. I don't know. Uh, Obviously, I imagine there were toys, but like this was probably my favorite bit of movie merchandise when the movie came. There's a lot of cool toys and stuff when the movie came out, but I didn't really get any of them. Which regrettably, I did get one thing, but it was a gift for somebody else. Um, but all of these are what was that? Oh, where'd you go, Tempest? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Tempest doesn't really take care in that box, huh? Box. Box is closed. Oh, we got 3 more, technically 4. But they're kind of both pairs. So let's start. I'll start with this one. This is the most recent one in my collection. I actually did a whole unboxing on this one. And this is a Hot Topic exclusive Chucky and Tiffany Blacklight set, which I did do a whole unboxing on this. One, which also this one has like that more cardboard like box. Um, but I don't say I imagine the other Chucky Funko Pop, like the old ones, are probably pricey now. I know like a lot of the old horror ones are, like the Michael Myers, the Ghost Face, Leatherface. A bunch of those are really. I guess we'll go through one of them at a time. Here's Chucky, which I think is a blacklight. Like this is a really cool figure. He's got like a little axe. Everything. It's like a really cool figure. And if we go over here to Tiffany, So my unboxing, I did talk about. I'm pretty sure I talked about how I wasn't the biggest fan of this, but it's grown on me since then of this figure. It's just something about Tiffany and pop form looks weird. And I also think that like the dress being blue, even though it's supposed to be like a black light, this looks a little weird to me. But it's actually grown on me since I've first gotten this pop. Um, Now this one these are also in the movies line. This horror doesn't have its own line. If it does, I know someone will correct me. Um, I will show the rest of this box off real quick. I want to get them back in first. There you good. All right. Yeah. The back of the box looks great. Still find it funny how they when they advertise things they can only advertise the first from the second Child's Play onward because obviously the people who made it don't own the rights to the rest of the French to the first one. That's why that remake was only made. These next two have a funny story. So we've got I'm gonna show them together too. Arnold Shortman and Helga Pataki. Now these are some of my favorites. Oh, is it just me or is my Helga a little colored? Yeah, I think the box of my little decolored. Yeah, it is. A little faded. Anyway, though, these two, um, my friend that gave me a bunch of those ones I talked about earlier, knew I was a big Hey Arnold fan. It's my favorite Nicktoon. Um, I'm pretty sure I reviewed both of the movies on the channel at one point. Um, but sorry, sorry, my mind blanked. But let's go ahead and open them up. But he surprised me with these. Like he came to school with them and was like, "Hey, I got these for you," and I was like, "Oh, cool." Oh, and I guess they were supposed to have a stand, and I guess I lost Arnold's stand. Huh. But yeah, I really thought that was cool that they made a Funko Pop of Arnold. Yeah, he definitely needs it. Oh no, I got him to stand. But obviously, that is him. And there were others. Basically though, there were two others in with the Hey Arnold. Which were Arnold and Gerald dressed in the banana and apple suits, or the strawberry. I don't remember. Strawberry. It was a strawberry. And then Helga G. Pataki. And these came out like right after that movie did the Jungle movie. Oh, I lose yours too, or did they never have stands? Let me know down in the comments if these had uh, stands. But yeah, there's a little bit of dirt there. But there is Helga the Pataki. One of my favorite pops in my collection. Not this was not one of my favorites, but it's a nice. That you've got like the. You call these pigtails? Yeah, you'd call these pigtails. But it's a nice figure to have in my collection. And that's it. That is it for this. We've gone through every Funko Pop in my collection. I don't have a massive collection when it comes to Funko Pops, like I said at the start of the video. But the ones I have, I like. Even the ones I didn't really like, I have grown on. But yeah, that's really all I've got to say for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!